Across history, different cultures described different creatures, but the details are often disturbingly similar. Not just monsters, but things people genuinely believed were real. Creatures that hunted, watched, and in some cases, were never meant to be spoken about. And even now, some of these stories haven't disappeared. Welcome to the Twilight Archive. Let's delve into our first file. Number 5. The Wendigo. Deep within Native American folklore, there are stories of something known as the Wendigo, a creature said to have once been human, but transformed by something far darker. According to legend, the Wendigo is created through extreme hunger, particularly through acts of cannibalism. But the transformation doesn't end there. It becomes something thin, unnaturally tall, its body decaying but never dying. Some descriptions speak of glowing eyes. Others describe it as almost skeletal, with skin stretched tightly over bone. And no matter how much it consumes, it is never full. In fact, the more it eats, the hungrier it becomes. These stories were often used as warnings, not just about survival, but about what happens when something human becomes something else entirely. Number 4. Black Annis. In English folklore, there are stories of a figure known as Black Annis, a being said to live alone, hidden in a hollow tree or dark cave. She was described as having blue or black skin, long, sharp claws, and a face that children were warned never to imagine. Parents would tell their children not to wander too far, not to stay out after dark, or Black Annis might be waiting. Some stories claimed she would drag her victims back to her hiding place, where no one would hear them. Others say she would wear their skin, blending into the world above. Whether these stories were meant to frighten or to warn, one thing is clear. The fear of something watching from the dark has always been there. Number 3. The Nuckelavee. From the remote Orkney Islands of Scotland comes one of the most disturbing creatures in folklore, the Nuckelavee. Unlike most legends, this wasn't just described as frightening. It was described in detail. A horse-like body fused with a human torso, its head rolling forward unnaturally, with no skin covering its body, muscles exposed, veins visible, as if something had been stripped down but kept alive. It was said to bring disease, crop failure, and death wherever it appeared. Even speaking about it was believed to attract it. And according to legend, there was only one thing it feared: fresh water. Which meant, if it found you far enough from it, there was no escape. Number 2. The Aswang. In the Philippines, the Aswang is more than just a story. It's something people still speak about, quietly. By day, it appears completely normal. A neighbor, a stranger, someone you wouldn't look twice at. But at night, it changes. The Aswang is said to be a shapeshifter, capable of becoming different creatures, moving silently through the dark. Some versions describe it as separating its upper body, leaving the lower half behind as it hunts. Others say it feeds in ways that are never fully described, only hinted at. What makes it truly unsettling is that it doesn't look like a monster until it's too late. Number 1. The Skinwalker. Among Navajo legends, there are stories of something known as a skinwalker. But unlike most creatures, this isn't just something you encounter. It's something that chooses to become what it is. Said to be a person who has gained the ability to shapeshift, often taking the form of animals or even other people. But the transformation isn't perfect. Some say there's always something slightly wrong. The way it moves, the way it watches, the way it doesn't quite behave like what it's pretending to be. Stories warn not to follow voices in the distance, not to trust what you think you see, and never to speak about them too openly. Because according to some, that's exactly how they find you. Across different cultures, these stories were told in different ways, but the fear behind them feels the same. Not just of monsters, but of something hiding just out of sight. If you want more disturbing creatures, ancient legends, and unexplained files, subscribe to the Twilight Archive. This file has been archived. I'll see you in the next one.